All right, Hero Codex here. Got some not safe for work fan art on my tablet. Yeah, it's Johnny Test stuff. Johnny Cajun. We crazy. I don't try to see that. Johnny Test stuff with the Reddit sisters. This is Susan Test. Yeah, super cute. She's vandal. She's testing out a very special invention. Yep. Basically, while they wait for Gil or some other dude to come along, that invention can help. So, yeah, that's nice. Take the edge off there. Let's see, invention. Right. Said what I wanted to say. Moving on. Yeah, we go. Look forward to getting Wi-Fi back up to speed so I can actually enjoy that way more. And so yes, let's continue on here. We're getting wrong in the comment section. You try to develop versions of symbology, and we're getting the stuff wrong in there. Yeah, so getting ticked off about that. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video. Don't lie and say they're hate speech for my videos, because there's no hate speech for my videos. It's speech you hate, that's a different story. Let's continue on. People getting these wrong in the comment sections. Yeah, so we got Sweet Baby stuff going on here. People talking about Sweet Baby in the comment section. And I'm probably admit the guy just created a new series, Sweet Baby Hate Mail. Yeah, for that. So yeah, we'll put that in the Sweet Baby Hate Mail. I might even make a playlist. I don't know, but we'll see. Sweet Baby Hate Mail. And yeah, when we're done with the Sweet Baby section, we'll go on to transgender hate mail or whatever. We'll see what's going on there. Let's go. So it says, at this point, if developers just gave the middle finger to them and posted about how they tried to blackmail them, you probably support their game, even if it isn't that good. This is somebody I liked that one. So it says, trust me, this is a real thing. Studios would have said about so right now. Oh, they have. Instead, they continue to rake in billions upon billions. Pictures made 30 billion last year. You really think they're hurting? Yeah. So they're doing. They're working on some stuff. They'll be hurting more if they keep on doing this stuff. So yeah, go to. Someone says, all you have to do is not hire them. My thumbs up. Someone says, MAGA doesn't even know what a tariff is. Do you really think they understand what the concept of employment? Well, yeah, they do. So, yeah. So it's like Black with Wukong. They didn't react to their demands. The game was an instant success. So they thought I'd love thumbs up for that one. So it says, the majority of the game SVI as a consult games SVI as a consultant on have also been major successes. No, they haven't. No, they haven't. They've been major failures. It's huge failures. Suicide Squad just today lost over $200 million. Zodiac Spider-Man did not do as well. So 2 did not do as well as the original because it sucked. Yeah, so many issues with that one. They weakened, sidelined, and corrupted Peter. Now, in certain ways, corrupting Peter is fine with the Venom symbiote. That's fine. And Peter and Miles fought against that thing and were able to get it off of Peter. So that was nice. And also, we got a huge, giant Hulk Venom. So it was cool. He needs his own game. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so there's some cool ideas going on. Okay, seriously, there are. But, oof. Peter Parker retiring at the end for no good reason. Scream boss fight where basically Mary Jane Scream nagged Peter, and Peter was just beside himself, being sorry about it. I'm just like, what's the thing? This monster was yelling at him about it. I'm like, it was terrible. Yeah, what was it? I'm trying to think of the other stuff. There's so many different things going on that are just not right in that game. It was just not right. It's not right at all. Next. Someone says, it worked for me. I reject this like firms like Super the same way I reject cosmetics that are tested on animals. It's not about the quality. About the quality. And I will take so far in product if it means not supporting something I am fundamentally against. All right, thumbs up. So it says, who told you that? So it says, Suicide Squad Justice League was a failure, says somebody else. Alan Wake 2 was a failure. It was. Yeah, they did not need a Hamilton thing there. Flintlock Cedar John was a failure. It was. Gotham Knights was a failure. Actually, Gotham Knights was a failure, but it was actually pretty awesome in its own ways. Some cool things that they should have done with Suicide Squad Justice League. Have it be in its own universe, be in its own universe, and respect Batman and all the other heroes. That would have been awesome. You can do what you want. That's the issue with me. If you were to make games you want to make, You know, in their own universes. There you go. That's why I'm saying parodies are so cool. They should do parodies, not trying to take over studios and make awesome games and to hate on them. You know, making crappy games from them. They should make parodies. It'd be awesome. Like Saints Row and stuff. That'd be great. Let's see here. Gotham Knights a failure. So the Midnight was a failure. It's a failure. Yeah, it is. Even games that were successful didn't make as much money as they could. They were still panned by customers for the woke message. They were. Oh yeah, Kim Belair's self-insert character, Miles Morales' girlfriend, spray painting. You know, spray painting projects and stuff. It was weird. Really weird. It's really weird. And so it says, which games have been a success? Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, Concord, Avowed, Dragon Age Vilgar, Tales of Xeria, Dustborn, and Gotham Knights. These games don't look successful anyway. My thumbs up. I say, which one? Suicide Squad, Flintlock, Unknown 9. I laugh with the sweat drop emoji because I'm just like wow. Unknown 9. Plus, really great story creators and game designers are being passed over for more diverse hires, even though those people have very little to no experience compared to the diverse hires to somebody. So my comment went out twice. Which one? Suicide Squad, Flintlock, Unknown 9 Awakening, Unknown 9. This one says, yeah. I say these losers are so adamant of forcing people into making games the way they want. Those games always fail. I say. Citation needed to someone else. You always fail. I look forward to seeing these fools on the side of the road. The sign says, "We'll ruin games for food." That was a thumbnail somebody made. You know, I think it was a British YouTuber or something. You know, I think it's a British YouTuber who had a thumbnail with a person, you know, probably with colored hair, with a cardboard sign that said, "We'll ruin games for food." You know, as their thumbnail. I'm like, yeah, they're probably gonna starve then. You know, so bad. Someone says, Kim, we don't do what you think we do. Proceeds to do exactly what we think they do. Very dark. Thumbs up. Liked it. Give it a heart. And I say, so Peter Parker retiring, so Miles Morales can take over in Black Norse Goddess and God of War Rider. Don't count. Laughing. T cry emoji. 2 thumbs up. And here's of a defender trying to make it, make it so, defend it. That was a decision of developers and/or community executives not see be incorporated. Totally should be incorporated. They aren't changing anything about the script. They totally are. They're a narrative consulting company. They change things. The script is what they do. The directors, they act as expensive autocorrect. I would say, if that's true, they should just use autocorrect. Laughing sweat emoji. So Spider-Man 2 had good plot. It has a good plot. Laugh you, cry emoji. The old age of gaming had almost no women in it. Don't say someone else. I did not like that one. You know, and I say actually possibly did, probably did, but they were hired because they were qualified to work on the games, not because of their reproductive organs. I got 29 likes for that. And so I did. The lead of Assassin's Creed in the beginning was a woman. Companies just hire people based on their skills. And weirdly, it was one of the first then too. True. Diversity will happen naturally. You need different people doing different stuff. So you just hire the right people. The game industry has always had women who were talented and passionate about video games, specifically, and not unqualified diverse hires, more concerned with politics than someone else. Read more. Dang it. Oh, politics and making fun games. Someone else. It has talented women like Amy Hennig, but people like her pretty much have been purged completely from the industry. Uncharted 1, 2, and 3 will forever be in my heart. Neil can keep number 4. I didn't like that game one bit. To someone else. And so it says, I didn't see people claiming they had all gay development team before even telling you what the game was from until 2016, 2017. That's when they started thinking people would buy it based on that rather than whether the game was fun or engaging. How much time we got? Double time. Okay. Let's go. So it says, now that's a really obtuse thing to say. Look at people like Amy Hennig, Carol Shaw, Kelly Bradley, Bailey, etc. It's just now we have activists and not creators. And so it says, you probably remember Jade Raymond. She was not a developer, but a producer. UMI immediately realized they could use her pretty face to sell the game, making her do a press tour, and it worked. If you remember her, not the actual developers, only later, she was recycled as a feminist model. She was promoted to executive producer in AC2, and then ended up as the failed Google Stadia vice president, disconnecting herself from real production more and more at every step. She was an intruder, not different than the black female Xbox director who wants Microsoft to focus on mobile games because women play Candy Crusher. That's rough. That's all I got. See you next time.